Hey, good evening to you, and welcome back here to the campus of Montana Tech Frontier Conference basketball here on a Thursday night, doubleheader night, senior night for the Digs, as Montana Tech entertaining the Saints of Carroll College. The Carroll ladies getting the win in our opener, and the men are on the floor warming up. JT, how are you, brother?
I'm doing well. Life is good.
That's a good thing.
Summer's coming.
Let's talk about this. We had a couple of things here as the Carroll women stretched their winning streak out to 16 straight over Montana Tech. The last win for the Montana Tech ladies was February 28th of 2017. And the men's side is a wee different coin than that. The men for Montana Tech and Carroll College, in their last 21 meetings, the home team has won 19 of them. Only 2 times have the road team won. Obviously, for Tech fans, there's one real apparent, down to Carroll College to end last season. And the last time Carroll College won on this floor was January 11th, 2018. Otherwise, the home team has held court 19 of 21 of the 19 of the last 21 games.
What's that tell you about home court advantage? You hear that all the time. The baskets are the same. The floor length is the same. The width is the same. Just the comfort of sleeping in your own bed.
You know what, and this year especially, the home teams are just dominant across the board on the Frontier Conference men's side this year especially. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, this conference, if you don't hold home, you're not going to be where you want to be. So it's a tribute to these teams to be able to hold the home court advantage.
Well, and when it boils right down to it, as I mentioned, they have the home teams have won 19 of the last 21. So that leads the math pretty easy. They have played twice this year, and guess what, JT? They've each won on their home floor. What a shocker that is. Tech won here on this floor 86-79, and Carroll won in Helena 84-77 in those ball games. As we take a peek here on January 5th, Asa Williams led the Digs with 21 points. Belly had 19, and Hayden Decons had 18 points for the Digs. On the other side of the coin, Brendan Temple had a great ball game that game. Really was dominant inside, played really strong, and I thought was fantastic that ball game. Hillman had 15 before he went out injured, and Cook put in 13 points for Carroll in the first meeting. The big one there is Hillman. He went out injured in that ball game. He didn't play for several weeks. He is back in the lineup for Carroll College, and a needed cog for the Carroll machine to move forward, in my opinion.
You use the term needed cog. The reality is he's the gas that makes his engine flow, and he is really good. I love everything about this kid's game.
Yeah, agreed. And then the other game was January 21st, and Belly had 27. Caleb Bellich, we're going to talk about him in conference here in a minute. But Belly had 27 points. Williams, Michael Ure, and Keeley Bake each had 10 for the Digs. On the other side, Andrew Cook had a monster, 24 points for Cook. From there, Coke had 22, and Pedra had 11 in the second matchup between these two programs. So that's how things look there. Now, let's talk about Caleb Bellich a little bit. Bellich, leading scorer in the Frontier Conference, 20 points a game. That number actually jumps up to about 24 points a game in conference. So when the pressure gets higher, when the opponents and everything buckles down, Belly gets better. He's averaging 24 a game. And I've been trying to think of somebody that Bellich makes it look so easy.